Have you ever wondered what it truly means to move forward, not just in life, but in the care of your own body and spirit? For those living with chronic kidney disease, every step can feel heavy, every motion cautious, and every decision about physical activity clouded by fear. The mind conjures images of strain, exhaustion, or setback. Yet within these fears lies an invitation, a call to rise above limitation and reclaim a sense of control over your health. Life, in its intricate design, has a rhythm that asks us to listen, to participate, and to honor the vessel that carries our essence. Exercise, when approached wisely, is not a threat, but a bridge between where you are and where you can be. It is a dialogue with your body, a gentle whisper of encouragement that strength is possible, energy can be restored, and vitality is not beyond reach. Many people make the mistake of equating safety with stagnation, believing that to protect the kidneys, they must retreat into inactivity. Yet, Dr. Mathew R. Weir teaches that the essence of safe movement lies not in avoidance, but in thoughtful engagement. This philosophy encourages a deep understanding of your own limits, an awareness of the body's signals, and a commitment to steady, consistent progress rather than fleeting bursts of effort. There is profound empowerment in knowing that even small, deliberate movements, like stretching, walking, or light resistance exercises, can ignite cellular vitality, strengthen muscles, and elevate mood, weaving resilience into every fiber of your being. The human body thrives on motion, and every cautious step taken with intention is a step toward reclaiming autonomy over a disease that often feels overpowering. Consider the power of consistency. A single walk, a few minutes of guided stretches, or a gentle set of resistance exercises performed regularly becomes a tapestry of strength that not only nurtures the body, but soothes the mind. It reminds the heart that health is a dynamic journey, one where fear is acknowledged, but never allowed to dominate. This journey is not merely physical, it is a meditation in action, a practice in patience, and a cultivation of hope. To move is to assert that you refuse to be defined solely by a diagnosis, to declare that while CKD may influence life, it does not dictate the limits of human potential. Imagine the small victories, the ease of rising from a chair, the lightness in the step during a morning walk, the quiet pride in completing a set of exercises without strain. These moments, seemingly ordinary, are the true markers of progress, the subtle affirmations that the body, when guided with care and awareness, responds with gratitude and resilience. The philosophical essence of this practice is the understanding that health is not a static goal, but a living, breathing dialogue between intention and action. And yet, in the quiet persistence of daily movement, there lies a suspenseful truth. The transformation is gradual, almost imperceptible, until one day, you notice that the muscles have grown stronger, energy flows more freely, and confidence replaces hesitation. Dr. Mathew R. Weir emphasizes that this approach is not about pushing to extremes or seeking dramatic results overnight. It is about respecting the body's boundaries, observing the signals, and moving with mindful purpose. Each exercise is a statement, a testament to the will to nurture the self, a reminder that limitation is not weakness, but a guidepost towards smarter, safer engagement. The journey begins with curiosity, with a willingness to explore what the body can achieve within safe parameters, and with the courage to challenge old beliefs that equate safety with immobility. By embracing a philosophy that honors both caution and growth, you begin to see your body not as a fragile vessel to be hidden, but as an active participant in your own healing and empowerment. Every movement, carefully chosen and thoughtfully performed, is a declaration of hope. It is a recognition that life, even with chronic disease, holds infinite potential for improvement, and that the power to enact change rests in your hands, one deliberate step at a time. The paradox is beautiful. By moving within limits, you discover freedom. By listening to the body's whispers, you gain strength. And by honoring the guidance of experts like Dr. Mathew R. Weir, you find a path that is not just safe, but profoundly transformative. The seed of resilience is planted in the smallest, most intentional acts of movement, and with patience, consistency, and faith in the body's capacity to respond, those seeds blossom into a life that is richer, fuller, and brimming with possibility. As you continue on this journey of mindful movement, there comes a moment when the fear that once dominated your mind begins to mingle with curiosity, and that curiosity slowly transforms into courage. It is in this delicate tension between apprehension and determination that real change begins to take root. Many living with chronic kidney disease hesitate because they imagine the worst-case scenarios, picturing exhaustion, setbacks, or complications as inevitable consequences of exertion. Yet life's most profound lessons often emerge when we step just beyond the edge of our comfort zones, moving carefully but decisively into spaces we once believed forbidden. There is a certain suspense in this process, a quiet drama that unfolds with each measured movement, a narrative of discovery where the body reveals capacities previously hidden by doubt. Dr. Mathew R. Weir consistently emphasizes that knowledge and preparation are the allies of safety, that understanding what your body can endure and approaching each exercise with mindfulness and intention transforms potential risk into opportunity. This is not about reckless bravery or ignoring limits. It is about cultivating a deeper awareness of the body's signals, interpreting fatigue not as a command to stop entirely, but as guidance to adjust, adapt, and respect the delicate balance between challenge and care. Imagine for a moment the first time you attempt a gentle walk after weeks of inactivity. Each step is a question, each stride a test, and yet, gradually, confidence grows, and the rhythm of motion begins to feel natural, almost liberating. The suspense lies in the unknown. How far can you go? How much strength can you rebuild? How resilient can you become? And it is precisely this suspense, this uncertainty tinged with anticipation, that makes every small victory extraordinary. Strength is not built in leaps, but in the deliberate accumulation of small, intentional actions repeated consistently over time. Each stretch, each walk, each carefully managed set of exercises sends a message to your muscles, to your bones, and to your nervous system. You are capable, you are resilient, and you can thrive even within the constraints of chronic illness. The philosophical undertone here is unmistakable. Life itself is a continuous practice of adaptation, patience, and persistence, and physical health mirrors these qualities. To cultivate strength, despite limitations, is to embrace the paradox of human potential, where vulnerability coexists with power, where caution meets courage, and where disease does not dictate destiny. This understanding transforms every movement into a sacred act, a statement of hope, and a quiet rebellion against the limitations imposed by fear or misconception. Dr. Mathew R. Weir teaches that our bodies are not passive vessels to be controlled by illness. Rather, they are dynamic participants in the healing process, capable of responding positively when guided with knowledge, intention, and respect. By engaging in safe exercises appropriate to your stage of CKD, you reclaim a measure of autonomy over your own life, nurturing resilience that extends beyond the physical into the mental and emotional realms. The suspenseful beauty of this process is that the results are often subtle, almost imperceptible at first. You may notice slight improvements in balance, a gradual increase in energy, or a newfound ease in daily tasks. And then, almost without warning, you recognize a transformation. The muscles that once felt weak now respond with strength. The fatigue that shadowed your days recedes, and your confidence in your own body grows exponentially. This is the moment when fear gives way to empowerment, when hesitation is replaced by determination, and when the lessons of patience, consistency, and mindful action reveal their profound impact. There is a philosophy embedded in this journey that resonates far beyond exercise. It is the philosophy of life itself, that meaningful progress is rarely instantaneous, that the path to strength is paved with small, deliberate steps, and that embracing the process with curiosity and courage produces results more enduring than any quick-fix solution. Safety, in this sense, is not stagnation, but informed exploration. It is the careful navigation of risk in a manner that cultivates growth rather than limitation. With each day of consistent, thoughtful movement, The body and mind form a partnership, learning together the art of resilience, patience, and endurance. Dr. Mathew R. Weir's guidance reminds us that this partnership is vital, that the pursuit of health, even in the presence of chronic disease, is a deeply personal journey, requiring self-awareness, courage, and respect for the body's signals. And within this journey, the suspense never fully disappears. It transforms into anticipation, a quiet but compelling force that drives you to explore what you're capable of, always mindful of limits, yet unafraid to challenge them within safe boundaries. In embracing this balance, you discover that life with CKD does not need to be defined by fear or restriction, but rather by the conscious cultivation of strength, vitality, and hope. Every cautious step becomes a triumph, every moment of persistence a declaration of resilience, and every exercise a testament to the remarkable capacity of the human spirit to rise, adapt, and flourish. The suspense, the uncertainty, and the gradual unveiling of potential are all part of the transformative journey. A journey that proves that even in the face of limitation, growth is possible, life is meaningful, and strength is waiting to be discovered. As you reflect on this journey of mindful movement and conscious care, it becomes clear that true empowerment lies not in avoiding challenge, but in embracing it with knowledge, patience, and intention. Life with chronic kidney disease may present obstacles, yet within those obstacles exists an invitation to explore the vast potential of your body, mind, and spirit. Each small act of exercise, whether a gentle stretch, a measured walk, or a guided resistance session, is more than a physical endeavor. It is a deliberate choice to assert agency, to reclaim a sense of mastery over a condition that can feel overpowering. The wisdom of Dr. Mathew R. Weir illuminates this principle, reminding us that movement is medicine, that strength is cultivated incrementally, and that the human body, when treated with respect and guided thoughtfully, has a remarkable capacity to adapt, recover, and thrive. There is a subtle, almost magical rhythm to this process. At first, progress may seem imperceptible, almost hidden within the ordinary cadence of daily life. The steps may feel slow, the stretch is minimal, the energy gains slight. Yet over time, these small acts accumulate into profound change. Muscles grow firmer, stamina increases, and a sense of vitality once thought lost returns with quiet insistence. This is the transformative power of consistency, of discipline infused with mindfulness, and of an unwavering commitment to nurturing life within the limits of what is safe. There is a philosophical truth embedded in this approach. Strength, resilience, and well-being are not achieved in sudden bursts of effort, but in the quiet dedication to regular, deliberate actions. The suspense of this transformation adds a layer of intensity to the experience. You may wonder at first whether your efforts are making a difference, whether the disease will always hold sway, whether the simple steps you take each day can truly impact your body's trajectory. And yet, in this suspense, there is revelation. The body responds in subtle ways that gradually grow more pronounced. Movements once challenging become easier, fatigue diminishes, balance improves, and confidence blossoms. These shifts, often overlooked in the day-to-day, are powerful reminders that change is both possible and inevitable when approached with patience and awareness. Dr. Mathew R. Weir, that encourages an approach rooted in knowledge and mindfulness, guiding individuals to recognize their limits while gently expanding them, shows us that safety and growth are not opposites. They are partners in the journey toward holistic well-being. This understanding transforms the act of exercise from a mundane task into a philosophical practice, a meditation in motion, and a celebration of life's capacity for renewal. Every repetition, every measured step, every conscious decision to engage the body in a safe, controlled manner becomes a declaration of hope, resilience, and personal agency. In this practice, fear loses its dominion, replaced by empowerment and an appreciation for what is possible, even in the face of chronic illness. The lessons extend beyond the physical. Patience becomes a guiding principle, mindfulness becomes a habit, and self-compassion becomes a sustaining force. You learn to celebrate progress, no matter how incremental, and to honor the body as a collaborator rather than a constraint. This perspective transforms CKD from a narrative of limitation into a canvas upon which you can paint resilience, strength, and hope. The suspense and anticipation continue to enrich this journey. With every session, there is the possibility of surprise, a newfound ease in movement, a spike of energy that signals progress, a subtle improvement in balance or endurance. Each revelation reinforces the philosophy that guided, mindful action produces meaningful results, and that the patient, disciplined pursuit of wellness is far more powerful than short-lived bursts of effort. By internalizing these principles, CKD patients can cultivate a profound sense of autonomy and confidence, learning that their bodies are capable of responding positively to care, attention, and consistent action. Ultimately, this is the promise and power of mindful exercise. A life lived not in fear of limitation, but in the embrace of potential, where each day offers an opportunity to strengthen, nurture, and transform. The guidance of experts like Dr. Mathew R. Weir that underscores the importance of safe, thoughtful movement provides the framework, but the courage, dedication, and commitment belong to you, the individual on this journey. And as this journey unfolds, it becomes evident that the cumulative impact of small, intentional actions is far greater than any imagined risk, that the patience and discipline you cultivate today sow the seeds for a healthier, stronger tomorrow, and that hope is not just an abstract concept, but a tangible result of your consistent, conscious efforts. Take heart in the knowledge that life with CKD, while challenging, is not devoid of possibility, and that every deliberate step toward movement is a step toward empowerment, resilience, and joy. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early.